coming up in this read, and that they didn't do anything to deserve that kind of treatment, and that the failure was on their caregivers, whoever that Empress in reverse is. It was their failure, not your person's failure. Aries, let's do your love reading for January 2023. If love isn't your thing, then you can always go check out your lifestyle reading that I released at the start of the month. Please do make sure that you read my description box below and my pinned comment for any information that you need about me, the decks that I'm using, my upload schedule, and the private reading information as well. To reveal the description box, if you're on mobile, then you just click below where it says more, okay? Because YouTube, they have been making a few changes to their platform. And please remember that this is general, so you only take what resonates for you, especially if you're cross-watching. So you can flip it, reverse it, take it, or leave it. And finally, if you don't want to miss a video, then subscribe, and stay notified. Okay, Aries. Currently, we have got Venus in Aquarius, which means experimental relationships. They are going to be very intriguing at the moment. So many people are going to be looking outside of their usual type for friendships and romance. Venus in Aquarius also is beckoning for you to love the unconventional, okay? So this is a time to develop more of a friendly approach in spousal relationships to help increase intimacy. For you, Aries specifically, and for Aries rising people as well, well, Venus is going to be animating your love life, okay? So you're showing up as really, really charming and seductive. Your charisma is attracting a lot, and I mean a lot of attention, right? So the chances are quite high of you getting together with somebody who is actually already inside your social circle, okay? If you're looking for a lasting romance, then don't rush anything, right? Just take your time. Now, your cards are indicating illusion, labyrinth, and yin-yang. So it says, like the yin-yang symbol, twin flames contain an aspect of each other's character within themselves, the yin and yang, right? There's the feminine and the masculine, the left and the right, the positive and the negative. The masculine is a state of doing. The feminine is the state of being. Now, the goal, obviously, because we've all got feminine and masculine energies within us, the goal is to balance these two out and to utilize them as and when needed, right? The surface level message is that some of you could be dealing with a twin flame situation, and you could be feeling guilty for that. Which indicates that some of you could already be in a connection or a long-term relationship, or they could be. And someone's dealing with feelings of guilt because they've met their twin flame counterpart and they're wondering what the fuck to do with it, right? That could be the surface level message. The deeper spiritual level message for this one is that introspection, right? Finding that new-found sense of self and feeling guilty for basically have been just going through life, almost sleepwalking through life, kind of. So somebody is waking up here, okay, Aries. Now, with this being a love read, this could be your energy. It could be the energy of the person that you're thinking of, okay? You always use your discernment in general reads, okay? It's general. I'm reading for a lot of people. The energies can be interchangeable really, really easily, right? See, with that guilt, somebody could be blocking off their sacral chakra with feeling guilty. Feeling guilty for perhaps falling in love with somebody else. That's going to be causing a sacral chakra blockage and quite possibly a heart chakra blockage as well. If anybody's not interested in chakras, then just look at them from a different perspective, which is all about, okay, dealing with issues surrounding grief and compassion for your heart space, and then dealing with issues pertaining to emotions, sexuality, and intimacy for your sacral, okay? Some people like to take the chakra system, and other people like to look at more of perhaps the psychology side of the chakra system. I like to use both. Why not utilize both? Let's be open-minded here, yeah? Illusion and labyrinth, like literally a lot of confusion. Somebody doesn't know what it is that they're supposed to do. They've got a lot of information, perhaps, and maybe they don't know what to do with it, right? If this is a twin flame situation, then someone's like, what the hell am I supposed to do with this kind of connection? Because I'm more confused now than ever. And someone's worried in case they have perhaps imagined this connection, because it's quite out of the ordinary. It's very, very unusual. A twin flame connection does that to people. It is a very unusual connection, for certain. It's a type of connection where you end up questioning absolutely everything. I'm going to start pulling your tarot, and we'll see if we can get further information on this for you. Okay, so we're going to look at your person's energy, Aquarius. That was an interesting slip up there, Aries. You could be dealing with an Aquarius, or you could have heavy Aquarius placements in your own chart, maybe in your Venus, with this being a love read. But again, it could also be that Venus in Aquarius at the moment that you could really be feeling that strongly, really, really strongly. I suspect as well that if this is a situation where there's like a group of friends, then one of your friends has likely fallen in love with you. They could be an Aquarius, Aries. Let's find out. Start pulling some tarot. Can we take a look at Aries person in love, please? What are they thinking, feeling? What are they hiding? And what actions will they take toward our Aries collective, please? What are they thinking, feeling, and hiding? And what actions will they take toward Aries, please? Thank you. Oh, first card out, the Empress in reverse. Aries, the person that you're thinking of, whether you're currently single or attached to this person, I don't know. It's general read. Discernment, again, always with that discernment. This person, they feel currently smothered. Not necessarily by you. Let's not jump to conclusions. We're just reading the cards. We're just reading the energies, okay? Not necessarily smothered by you. They do feel smothered. They feel that they're needing their own space. It's like with this going on in their headspace, there's certainly a need for them to break free from other people at the moment. They're definitely looking at being more independent. Excuse me while I itch. There is a lot on this person's mind, Aries. So if you can't see the cards, it's the Empress reversed, the Four of Coins upright, and the Six of Cups upright as well. So this person is certainly thinking back. Again, headspace, Six of Cups, they're thinking back on something. They could be thinking back on the times where they were perhaps not very open towards you. They were very closed off with that Four of Coins. Thinking back on that, and I do feel strongly regretting that. Really regretting it. That they're not feeling good at all with that Empress in reverse. This person is thinking that basically everything that they attempt to do at the moment, it falls apart. Like they're struggling to be successful in pretty much anything at the moment with that Empress in reverse. If it's not that, then it's someone else that they are dealing with, that they're feeling very smothered by, and that they're wanting some space away from that particular person that they are dealing with, because they're dealing with someone who's very closed off and selfish, and it's triggered memories in your person's mind. It's almost like they're trying to think back to the more happier times where you were involved, and that's what gets them through the day type thing, you know. So it's like wistful and wishful thinking that's going on in this person's headspace. Why is that Empress reversed, please, for Aries person? Why is the Empress reversed? Thank you. The High Priestess. Secrets. Aries, your person could be keeping secrets from you, pertaining to perhaps a troubled childhood. Empress in reverse with the Six of Cups. Your person feels like you might well reject them and not want anything to do with them if you were to find out the depths of the destruction that they experienced through their mother or a mother figure for them. Okay. I don't want to use the word mummy issues, because I find that very sort of dismissive and very harmful. But that is the word that's coming out. And I'm not using it to cause offence to anybody deliberately, okay? I'm just passing on the messages that are coming through, right? Somebody has got mother issues, and because of that, they struggle to trust other people because they felt they couldn't trust their own mother, so who else could they trust, right? Again, that kind of betrayal at such a young age, yes, it is going to leave a mark on a person. For sure. And this individual, whether they're a man or a woman or gender fluid, doesn't make a difference, right? They are still struggling with this, and they're not vocalizing what's going on in their head. Okay. They're absolutely not vocalizing this. They might have, like, if they have talked about it, they might have given just like little tiny wee snippets, but they've certainly never delved into any great detail. Okay. What's in their heart space toward Aries, please? Whoa, nice. 10 of Cups. They want it all with you, Aries. They do. They really, really do. If only they could get over this issue that they're having. 10 of Cups, wish fulfillment, completeness, wholeness, feeling safe and secure on an emotional level. So Aries, this individual, they do actually trust you. They do. But they're still afraid that if you were to find out the actual depths of those problems, then you might go, oh, whoa, no, this is a bit too intense for me. You know, that's what they're afraid of, the 10 of Swords with the 5 of Coins. This person does not want to lose you. They do not want to lose you at all. And if this is somebody that breakup has already happened, then they're wanting to reconcile that. Why is the 10 of Swords here, please, in their heart space? Someone's saying, I didn't want you to think that I was just a loser. Okay. So whoever that's for. You have clear messages. Thank you. The Chariot. Okay. The Chariot with the 10 of Swords. No, I don't feel that they're over it, Aries. I don't feel that they're over you. Again, like, if that breakup hasn't happened yet, it's indicating that that person is, or your person is going to do everything in their power to avoid a breakup situation. Okay. And if that means having to dig this trauma back up from their past and reveal it to you, then they will. If that's what it's going to take to keep you, again, probably not the best turn of phrase to use, but yeah, if that's what it's going to take to keep you in their life, then that's exactly what they'll do. This person, it's all about them needing to face their darkness. And up until now, they've been avoiding doing it. And with that avoidance, it's just been causing them more problems. It hasn't been solving anything. I mean, you can see that straight away with illusion and labyrinth. You know, there is so much that's going on for your person, Aries, so much. What are they hiding, please? 5 of Cups. They're hiding their grief, of course. The 3 of Swords. What are they hiding, please? They're hiding their pain. There's indications that they're not wanting to put this at your table because they're saying that you've got enough going on in your own life that you don't need them adding their problems, their trauma and their upset. Like that, they're not wanting to bring that to your door because you've got enough that's going on. And they also don't want to tarnish a good thing. Look, Page of Wands and 4 of Wands. They're trying to keep the atmosphere light and fun and airy. But this Page of Wands, very jovial. They're trying to come across as being very stable, balanced and secure. That they don't want to do or say anything that is going to make you suspect what their past was, basically. I'm feeling embarrassment as well. This person is really embarrassed about their past. They're really embarrassed about the way that they were treated by that Empress in reverse. They're struggling with that whole thing of, well, you know, if my own parent or parents didn't love me, then I can't really expect anyone else to. Do you know what I mean? It's that kind of thing. I think, Aries, your person needs to go study narcissism and narcissistic people. And they will realize quite quickly that the problem wasn't with them and that they didn't do anything to deserve that kind of treatment, and that the failure was on their caregivers, whoever that Empress in reverse is. It was their failure, not your person's failure. King of Coins and Ace of Wands. Yeah. Stability, security, long term, and then you've got the Ace of Wands, inspiration, taking the initiative, creating something with a lot of passion behind it. Your person could be very, very artistic, Aries, and they utilize this pain, because you see it here as well. This is still in the hidden energies, by the way. They turn their pain into something very, very artistic and creative. They probably even make a living out of it as well. For some of them, they probably do. It's a strange thing to come through, but some of them, a tiny handful of them, are actually afraid of healing through that trauma because they're afraid that it would take away their inspiration. Which is a strange concept, isn't it? It's like, what is it? They say that the haunted artist, you know. But your person is absolutely wanting this relationship with you, though, as well. So, you know, they're really, they're really going to have to figure out what it is that's important to them. Like, wallowing in this to secure this, or healing through this to embrace the connection with you. Really strange concept. I don't think I've ever seen that come out in a read before, Aries. Ever. What actions will they take toward Aries, please? What actions will they take toward Aries? Thank you. 6 of Wands. So it certainly looks like they're going to give you some kind of news or information that is going to make you very, very happy. What actions will they take toward... Whoa. The 10 of Coins. Making that long-term investment with you, Aries. They're choosing you. They're choosing you. They're saying, yeah, you see that pain? It's served its purpose now. I now know what it is that I'm supposed to be doing. It served its purpose. I'm ready to move on and heal from that. Judgment in reverse and the 5 of Swords in reverse. Yeah. 5 of Swords in reverse pertains to peace and clarity after the troubles. Judgment in reverse. This can indicate denial, an error in judgment, fearing change, feeling weak, feeling helpless, not listening to their higher self, just going with the flow. They're not doing that anymore. They're not. They were afraid of change. They were afraid of the person that they were becoming through the connection with you, Aries, which again is a really strange concept because they had become so accustomed to being in that pain and depression, that place of darkness, because for a lot of them, they made that their living somehow. They became accustomed to that status quo. You've come along and you've shaken their world up in the best way possible. And now they're like, oh, okay. So Aries is just show me who I'm supposed to be. Right, I got you. So I'm done with this then, am I? Okay, right. Let's just be done with that properly then. They are facing... You could be dealing with a fixed sign as well, with that coming out in reverse. So fixed signs would be an Aquarius, which I suspect a lot of you could well be dealing with Aquariuses, Leo, Scorpio, or a Taurus. Okay, they're facing that fear of change that they have, so that they can recover, so that they can find that peace after all of this trouble. They're absolutely wanting to build with you though, Aries, for certain. And they're wanting it to last. So that they're not interested in a short-term situation. They're looking at a long-term commitment. If this is somebody that you're already committed to, Aries, then it's highly likely that this person will be recommitting to you or recommitting to their family. Okay. 9 of Coins at the bottom of the deck. Yeah. That's that strong sense of self that I was telling you about, Aries, because this is about an individual who doesn't wait for anyone's permission or validation. It's like they know who they are. They know what it is that they've been through. And it's certainly someone who can take inspiration from it, but they're not going to allow that to dictate the rest of their lives. So they're taking a new viewpoint on their entire life here, Aries, and they've managed to do that through the connection with you. So it's possible, very possible, that some of you are dealing with a twin flame situation, and you might have spiritually awoken your counterpart. What else, please, for our Aries collective? I wish things could be different, and that has come out in reverse. So with that one, again, because it's come out in reverse. They're thinking about the future and what possibly could happen if they weren't to make the changes that were needed. They don't want to be that guy or that girl, you know. I bury myself in work to forget you. So, yeah, this person is a workaholic, and I feel it's not to forget you, Aries. It's to forget. It's a distraction. This person is a workaholic, and they use their work or their craft to distract themselves from looking at that pain that they were ignoring for such a long time. But they're at that stage now where it's like, I can't ignore this anymore. If I continue to ignore this, I'm going to be sabotaging the relationship with my Aries, and I do not want to do that. It was my fault, but I blamed you. So this could well be, like, your person could be their family's scapegoat who was getting the blame for everything in their family. Like, they were raised to be the family scapegoat, and they're having to process and work through the trauma that is associated with that. But you can see as well clearly in this energy that they're refusing to be anybody's victim. They're refusing it. They're like that. Nah, I've been in that energy for too long. I'm coming out of that now. They're definitely having a rebirth, for certain. Can I have a healing message here, please? The Aries collective and their person. Well, thank you. Aloneness, spontaneity, sexuality. Okay. It's under their integrity. Integrity, yes. That's the thing, isn't it, Aries? You felt that they were holding something back from you. You felt that this connection was not going to last because you definitely intuitively realized that there was a certain level to your person that you could never get to. And that's what it was all along. They're showing you that actually, yeah, they do have integrity. They do. I don't think you're going to be expecting this turnaround. But this turnaround is happening. It's happening for certain. And I'm noticing that there's a lot of red and orange as well, which is like root chakra, sacral chakra also. Which is like your physical needs, your sexuality, and your emotion. This also as well, with that combination of sexuality and spontaneity, that could have been the type of situation where maybe you both entered into it thinking it was going to be like a one-night stand situation or something like that. And actually something bigger has come from that. Right, let's have a look at this one. Aloneness, number 3. To be alone is like being with a friend whose company will last forever. Okay. Aloneness is the experience of profound inner fullness and wholeness, a state of all oneness that springs from a deep sense of connection. You're faced with seeing through the illusion of the sad, lonely figure wandering along the beach, lost and broken-hearted, and challenged to find true strength within yourself, not through the solace of a relationship. The task is to find the time and space to be with yourself, away from the confusions that surround you. If you spend too much time in others' company, then you risk losing touch with your own deeper needs and feelings. We all have endless strategies for avoiding the feelings of solitude, keeping ourselves busy, or socializing when our heart isn't in it, or compulsively seeking a new partner to fill the void as soon as we're not in a relationship. But sooner or later we have to face ourselves to find our sense of security from within and not through other people. Aloneness is not loneliness. While loneliness brings feelings of emptiness and self-pity and a distancing from everything and everyone, aloneness connects you with the essence of life that runs through all things, empowering you through the knowledge that you're never alone. Any experience that connects you with the present moment would be helpful. You could try staying at home with the TV and the telephones turned off. Lie in the bath, just enjoying the physical sensation, letting go of the events of the day. Watch a candle flicker or a tree waving in the wind or sunlight on the floor. Start writing a daily log, not just of what you did, but of your deepest thoughts and feelings, whatever they are. Above all, take the opportunity to follow your heart and seek things that strengthen and nourish you. If you're feeling lonely, even though you have a partner, then you're touching an important truth about relationships. You cannot expect your partner to fill your emptiness. That deep ache in your heart has a purpose, to drive you to look inside instead of searching for validation outside. Discovering the essence of aloneness takes some time. You will not do it in one evening, and you may find that you pass through states of deep loneliness along the way. Allow any pain that you may have been avoiding to come forward, but always remember your intention to uncover the strength that lies within your vulnerability. For to feel all things is to know all of oneness. Yeah, that's basically Aries. That would be a healing message for your person then, because that's exactly the energy that we have clocked for them. Almost word for word. How at one point, yes, they were wallowing in their pain. But now they're refusing to wallow any longer because they have recognized that sabotaging relationships, not just with themselves, but with other people as well. Like, they know it. This person is fully awake. Okay, right, so I do need to leave that one there, Aries. That is what I have for you. It's up to you what you do with this reading, okay? Please remember that tarot, it's not a scapegoat, it is not a crutch, it's a guide, and you're the one that's in charge of your destiny. If you feel that you could benefit from a personal reading that is catered towards your own specific needs, then you can place your booking at phoenixkeiatarot.com. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a lovely day. Okay, bye.